get the ball in the end zone like we want to. We moved it around, but we had to settle for field goals instead of touchdowns, and that always makes the game close. I thought their offense executed, made some real good plays. Control kid, I used to watch his dad play all the time and go up and watch him practice when they would work out up in Flagstaff, Arizona. But man, he's a player. You gotta really take your hat off to him because he made some great plays for him and got open. So I was really happy with our team though. Talked at halftime about coming out, putting it all together, competing extremely hard, and then I thought our defense had some huge stops down the stretch, and the offense moved the ball, and then to take it and go 99 yards at the end of the game to score was something that I was really excited about. So Lamar had a great game. I thought he threw the ball really well, made some great decisions, accurate passes, and it's amazing when he can take off and run and scores touchdowns for us too. So. What a player and what a great competitor. He's just a great competitor. I thought our O-line grew up as the game went on, got better as the game went on, and it was great to see our running backs get going, and Malik Williams had a great game. Reggie made some real good plays for us. Tight ends contributed. Dez got in there, Jalen, Seth, so it was good to see the ball being moved around and different guys making plays. So with that, I'll just open up for questions.
Play in particular where Lamar hit Jalen Smith down the middle of the field where he stepped up and avoided the rush. What did you see on that play, and was that set up by previous play calls?
Well, they actually gave us a different coverage. We were doing it for a different coverage, and they brought a corner blitz. Most people would have been sacked. He did not only a great job of making the corner miss, but stepping up, focusing, and throwing a strike for a touchdown. Jalen's a hard guy to tackle when he catches the ball, so his ability to catch it and run in the end zone was huge. We missed a little communication there. We should have had the corner picked up, but it just shows, the athleticism and poise that Lamar shows. That's a huge play where he shows poise and his maturity. A year or two ago, he probably would have took off and ran.
Malik Williams, did he open up the run game for Lamar and also for himself today?
Oh yeah, I thought he did a really nice job. He ran hard. He made him miss tackles. He cut back. He's a physical guy. We've been waiting for him to get going. Unfortunately, had a bad injury last year. Didn't go in spring ball. So I think it's a real credit to him how hard he worked this summer. He came to us last year just at the 1st of August. He was really out of shape, and this year when we tested in August, he was one of our best guys in shape. So just a credit to his hard work.
Lamar was able to throw it to him a couple of times too, and how much did that play into opening some things up?
Yeah, I thought it helped a lot. Him and Reggie are really good receivers out of the backfield. They can line up and run different routes and make plays after the catch. But they were really trying to stop the run. Really trying to play the nickel guy to the run and the boundary safety to the run. So Lamar's patience to give the ball to the running back and take what they give him, I thought was really huge for us.
And this was a much cleaner game in terms of turnovers and penalties, and I know you're looking for that, but I don't know what you do at this point. Knock on wood.
That's nice.
Yeah, obviously.
That's nice. No, he's going to go back to work. I think it was a credit to our assistant coaches and how hard they worked and how big emphasis they made on it. I think it's a credit to our players, on the focus that they made, and the hard work shows up. And I'm really proud of our assistant coaches and our players.
What'd you see on Dez's
Man, he can catch the rock. The second one, or I think it's the second one, I'm not really sure, but the one where he took off down the middle was just a great pivot catch. It is something that Coach Galloway works on a lot, but for him to make that play while going straight down the middle is a heck of a play. And I thought he really gave us a lift too. His ability to get open, catch the ball, run after the catch. He's shown that he's a very consistent player for us.
What would you say were the biggest holes in the UNC defense that you guys could exploit to break ahead down the stretch?
Oh, I think they're a really good football team. Their defensive line is tough. Their linebackers are tough. They've got good players in the secondary. I just think they made us work extremely hard for us to move the ball. But I like their defense. I think they got really good players over there.
Had Robbie in early, and then Nate Sheeler comes in, and Robbie comes back. What did you see from that center spot? And Robbie seemed to be okay after that?
Yeah, he seemed to be okay. Tweaked his leg a little bit. I was really happy the way Nate came in and played. they competed extremely hard for that spot. We got a lot of confidence in Nate, and I think he came in and did a really nice job for us. It was good to see that Robbie could come back and respond, so feel good about building some depth there.
What made the rush defense so effective today?
You know, our guys play hard. We got a good defensive front. We ran to the ball hard. Our linebackers recognize things. Dorian is really going to be a special player before it's all over with, because he's not only big and fast and physical, but he's a smart young man. You know, for him to pick up as much as he has, and then his instincts to show up. You know, I'm going to look forward to him playing for us for a long time.
How did you rate corners without Jair today?
Oh yeah, I got to watch the film to rate anything, but you know, I thought they did what they were asked to do. You know, we tried to be patient at times. They played the ball in the air well at times, but they attacked us, and you know, they took some shots down the field. I thought they had a good game plan. They used their speed, and they max protected and took some shots down the field. So I think when the game was on the line, we held up, made some huge plays. It was a good team win for us.
What happened on your view on that North Carolina kickoff return for a touchdown?
We didn't tackle him. He made a great play. You know, it was, we don't like to kick the ball in the middle of the field, and we didn't really get to the lane. I think what happens when you're used to covering into the boundary is when the ball goes to the field, we got a couple guys that avoided opposite the blocker, but they needed to know where the ball is, so it opened up a huge seam in the middle, and it's a credit to them. I mean, they did a good job on the return. That guy was a hard guy to tackle on returns.